Yo, it's your boy AJ. I'm here with Rage. We about to break down this crazy game, Boston Celtics, Sixers. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. You're now tuned into Hoops World.
Hoops World.
Right here, the king is like, hey, guess what? I'm still the king.
I hit the streets just to get a bag. I pack, he got toe tagged. I punched the nigga for shorty. I'm John Woo with the 40. You not gang nor the homie. Don't blow me, no, you don't know me. Gang shit, members only. You wasn't there, I was lonely. You wasn't there, I was lonely. Dog nights, blicky on me. I was just stacking my commas up. Head down, trying to run it up. These niggas be steady, be clocking me. Like the D's, yeah, they watching me. That's why I gotta move dangerous.
Yeah, man. So this game, bro, the MVP came back. We thought it was gonna be something, and
It did not turn out to be anything. Well, it was
Yeah.
just a blow. It was just a blowout.
Yeah.
It was complete lopsided when like the Sixers just won the first game without the MVP,
Yeah.
with Harden his damn self, and then they bring back Embiid and an 80-point loss.
Unbelievable, man. Let's start in this first quarter, man. The Celtics led the Sixers 28-22. Joel Embiid looked solid. I remember I texted you, we were talking about this. Like, he looked pretty good for a guy that hasn't played in a while, and LCL sprain, whatever grade it is. He did not look bad, and he was just a monster inside defensively. I think he had 5 blocks in his first half, bro. He in that first quarter, he had 8 minutes, 6 points. It was pretty good from Joel Embiid. What'd you think about Joel so far in that first?
Well, he looked fine on offense, but the
Yeah.
big thing about his game was his defense. I
Yeah.
mean, I think he ended with around 5 blocks this game.
Yeah.
He was just a force down there, and that was when he was in the game. You couldn't go in there, like
Yeah.
he was, and it's really like insane to watch because it was like you watch him and it's like this guy is arguably the best paint protector there is. Like
Yeah.
takes up the whole thing, and that dude's dropping 30. He's averaging 30 too. So
Jaylen Brown started off really hot. He's had a lot of the last 2 games, he's had like really hot starts. He had 13 points in that first quarter. The Celtics were 7 for 14 from inside the arc so far. We get to that second quarter, and the Celtics were plus 18 in 3-pointers. They go up 12 with a huge run in that second quarter. But the Sixers stayed close with Maxey, man. And Tyrese Maxey has been really good for the Sixers. He's speed, bro. I don't know, it's his speed. He just gets by guys off his first step, and they can't catch him. And he was getting buckets in that second quarter, basically keeping the Sixers in the game until I think he got 3 fouls. And he had to leave. Doc Rivers benched him. Was like, yo, chill, you got 3 fouls, bro. But at halftime, the Celtics had 57, the Sixers have 49. Marcus Smart, talk about Marcus Smart, bro, because he hasn't, last game it was kind of shaky for him, but this game it's like he was kind of locked in for the Celtics tonight.
well, he always provides that energy boost is something that you need on defense.
Yeah.
But the 3-point shooting was there. Like he was
Yeah.
he was pulling that shit. Like
Yeah.
and it was and that's huge. Like if you're able to get 3-pointers out of Marcus Smart and you know what you're gonna get out of the defensive end, that's something that you really need. Like if you tell me that if Smart's pulling like that the series,
Yeah.
that shit's over.
He's kind of like one of the X factors the Celtics need, because when he's hitting, everything is a lot better. When he's hitting and playmaking. I noticed Al Horford was getting some wide open threes in that corner,
Even though he
bro.
missed everything,
Yo,
he was generating a lot of open looks for everyone out there.
Yeah, he was getting a lot of wide. Like the Celtics in general, the reason why I think the difference between this game I saw from game 1 to game 2, it was just this game they kind of took a lot more seriously. Like they weren't playing around. Again, the coverage, I didn't really see much of a better coverage on James Harden, but it was really good defense that they played overall as a team. Like they were, like you texted me this, they were contesting shots in game 2, but they weren't contesting those same shots in game 1. They were letting those guys kind of shoot their shots. Tobias Harris, but this time it's like, well, we're putting a hand up. Oh, the rim protect. Al Horford's blocking Harden's shot. It was just like, it was a night and day difference with the Celtics in this game 1 and game 2, bro. Like this is the Celtics that we all are expecting game 1, but it took them, blowing it in game 1 to figure out like game 2. It's like, bro, game 2 got you gotta be serious, Celtics. Like Celtics, you gotta be serious about this because I'm gonna be real here. You guys should be up 2-0 right now. You guys are gonna play the winner of the Heat and the Knicks. With this team, you should skate to the finals. There should be no reason you don't skate to the finals with this team, bro. Am I being like OD? Am I ranting here? Like,
That's what I completely agree. I
yeah,
don't understand. Like I obviously good for them if they were able to actually come up with a win tonight because it was and it was like you said, night and day difference.
yeah,
But it's crazy that it had to take a 45-point game from James Harden in 2023 to
yeah. Am I
wake them up
bugging?
and realize we need to do something different and realize that and they have an easy route to the
Bro,
finals
and the Knicks and the
if they win.
the
And
Bucks are
they should
gone.
have had game one. They should have already had game one.
I'm sorry, Sixers, and like I want to give like Harden credit for what he did because still had to make those shots game one, and he made it tough. But you guys, the defensive versatility that the Celtics have, the roster depth they have, it's almost close to almost a flawless roster, man. But they shouldn't have played around like that in game one. Like I said, I come at the coaching for the Celtics because it's got to be better, man. You guys got to be more on point. You guys should be up 2-0, chilling, waiting to steal a game right now from the Sixers. You should be having them on their heels, and you guys messed it up. I don't know what happened, but
But the momentum swung back their way this game. I mean, it wasn't
yeah,
close. It wasn't close, and it really showed you what the Celtics are capable of. Like when everyone's firing at all cylinders and when they're locked in. Like it shouldn't realistically, this series should be done in 5-6 games.
well,
It had
let's
they
talk about
won
this. Let's talk about
had
the
they won
Sixers,
game
bro.
one, I'd take them 6 games for this
Yeah.
series now, but still, like they should have had this wrapped up in 5.
But let's talk about the Sixers, bro, because if you're a Sixers fan, you should still be feeling good because you stole a game and going back home and it's split. You did your job. You got the split. So it's like now can Harden and Embiid lock in and give you both of them go off in one game, and kind of take that momentum back and be like, yo, we still here. And I think the Sixers are capable of doing that if everybody's on all cylinders. But they just got to be I think it'll take Embiid more time to get him rhythm. His defense was amazing tonight, but he just didn't have his legs under him like the usual Embiid. So I think that might take a little bit more time to get his offense going. Harden, what's wrong with Harden? I mean, we saw Houston hard in game one, but can you get back to that game two? Did the Celtics do anything different to mess that up, or was he just bad?
Yeah, it just looked bad.
He was just bad. He was just
And
bad.
he obviously had to get back used to playing with Joel Embiid. And obviously Joel Embiid isn't 100% right now. Like obviously he's cleared, but he needed to
Yeah.
come back. But he's clearly not 100%. Obviously his defense is really good, but the offense is still to come. If you're a Sixers fan, you really got to be able to you can't have 4 bench points going into the fourth quarter. And you need help outside of Embiid,
Yeah.
and you need help. You need help outside of Embiid.
Yeah.
Maxey was good, but all of his production was really in like the first half.
Yeah.
Um,
Harden got to
and
be
yeah,
better.
like you need your starters and you need your role players to contribute because Embiid can only do so much, especially with him just coming back from an injury.
Mhm.
And that obviously, like James Harden played his ass off game one, but that's not gonna happen again. I doubt it.
Yeah,
Doubt
it's
it.
basically like they caught the Celtics slipping and they didn't expect it. And that's how they kind of stole game one. Like I said, Harden made the shot. To give credit to Harden, he did his damn thing in that for game one. Like he cooked.
Unbelievable. He
But
had a hell of a game.
it's like now that Embiid's back, you got to step back your role and figure out when I got to be aggressive and when I got to make my teammates better. And that's the issue with game three. He's got to find that balance. Once he finds that balance, then Embiid, hopefully you just got to pray that Embiid gets back to his, MVP bag and drops a 30 and 10 and
And like
bullies.
I said, you still need production from the role players.
Yeah.
Like I said, you had 4 points going into that fourth quarter.
Yeah. McDaniel.
From the
Yeah.
bench, and it wasn't like, and James Harden obviously had a stinker. Embiid didn't really like he played fine, but he wasn't like a dominant force. Like he didn't completely control the game, which
Yeah.
I obviously can understand because he's just coming back and he's clearly not 100%.
Yeah.
But you're gonna need a full game from Maxey. You're gonna need Harris to play good. You're gonna need all of that. You're
Yeah.
gonna need all of that. And like I said, like you can't have 4 out of your bench. But one quick thing, Malcolm Brogdon, this guy has been something different.
6th man of the year, man.
Just walking down the court and just splashing threes, splashing threes, splashing
Yeah.
threes, splashing threes. Can't believe that the Boston Celtics, a team that just went to the finals last year,
Yeah.
was able to pick up Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this game, he
This
is
team-
just on fire.
Bro, the scary part is this Celtics team is better roster than last year, and last year was good.
They just
So-
they upgraded. How do you get Malcolm Brogdon?
They
Like,
upgraded,
that's
bro.
insane, cuz.
Yeah, they upgraded big time. Like I said, they have the better roster. It's clear, but it's up to the 76ers to give it a fight. I'm not gonna say it's the Celtics should kill you guys, but it's like I say to you, you can make it game 7, but it's just that you've been hit with the circumstances of Embiid and getting hurt and Harden, being kind of off and on sometimes. So that's just the fight y'all got to fight. That's the fight y'all got to fight to get back in this series and try to steal one and try to win. But
But the good part about so far is that they were able to steal game 1. I mean, like,
yeah,
obviously you still have to figure out everything, but stealing a game in Boston is huge.
yeah.
So at least you got that going.
Make sure you guys hit that like button. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at HoopsWorld0. Appreciate you guys. We'll be back. More breakdowns, more content.